Same problems. New year. The season for catfights in hallways and shattering bottles over psychopathic jocks at New Year's Eve parties has begun, which is great news for Euphoria fanatics. The iconic HBO show is back, and it's as filthy and honest as ever. Now we all face this issue. When we wait for new episodes to drop, we can often find ourselves unsure of what to watch in the meantime. Stick around to find out some of the best shows you need to binge watch if you can't get enough of Euphoria. Generation. First up, Generation. Generation is a series that follows a group of high school students as they grow up in a conservative hamlet in Orange County, California. Within the constraints of their close-knit community, these friends and foes discover their sexuality and identity together. Chloe East, Chase Sui Wonders, Haley Sanchez, Lukita Maxwell, Nathan Stewart Jarrett, Nathania Alexander, Neva Mao, Uli Schlesinger, Justice Smith, and Martha Plimpton make up Generation's ensemble cast. On HBO Max, you can watch the complete first season of this dark comedy. Cruel Summer. Summer should be a magical time for teenagers, but it isn't always the case. Cruel Summer, a wonderful free-form limited series, is a masterfully constructed, slow-burning mystery that follows two very different adolescent girls caught in the crosshairs of a well-publicized kidnapping. Kiara Aurelia plays Jeanette, a terribly awkward 15-year-old in a small Texas town who will do anything to become attractive and famous in a film that spans 3 years from 1993 to 1995. Kate Wallace, Olivia Holt, a 16-year-old beauty queen, is the embodiment of elegance and grace. And when she goes missing in the summer of 1993, everyone in town becomes a suspect. Kate blames Jeanette for finding her and not assisting her escape when she is eventually located and rescued months later. What follows is a perplexing thriller presented in flashbacks and flash-forwards from the perspectives of both girls over the course of 3 years. And it's never obvious who you can trust and what the truth is. We are who we are. Although We Are Who We Are does not take place in a typical high school, it is nonetheless a fascinating piece of content for all Euphoria fans to binge watch right now. The beachy teen drama, directed by Luca Guadagnino, follows a group of teenagers as they grow up together on an army base in a small Italian seaside town. It's a fantastic coming-of-age story with fantastic young actors, and fans of Euphoria will love one of the latter episode's enormous party sequences. Are you looking for another teen drama with an incredible soundtrack? We Are Who We Are is a great place to start. The End of the Effing World. The End of the Effing World is a very popular British series based on a Charles Forsman comic that is split into 2 seasons of 8 20-minute episodes each. The series follows 2 high school students as they skip school and embark on a grand adventure across the United Kingdom. James feels he is a psychopath, and he intends to murder Alyssa, who believes she is in love with him and wants to have sex with him. Instead, they become involved in a variety of criminal activities, including theft, break-ins, and murder. As they battle with major mental health challenges, the teenagers begin to understand true emotions. A great watch if you love the Euphoria teen type of vibe. Sex Education. Sex Education is a filthy Netflix original series that chronicles the sexually active students of the fictional Moordale Secondary School. While battling shame, hormones, and heartbreaks, they suffer innumerable casualties as they go through the various hardships and tribulations of normal teenage life. Asa Butterfield plays Otis, a bashful high schooler whose mother, played with gravitas by Gillian Anderson, is an exuberant sex therapist. With the help of Maeve, Emma Mackey, a tough girl with ambitions of a brighter future, Otis establishes a top-secret operation of offering students at Moordale sex guidance in exchange for money. And all hell breaks loose. Nkuti Gatwa, Amy Lou Wood, and other actors star in this excruciatingly awkward and jaw-dropping comedy. 13 Reasons Why. The film 13 Reasons Why is based on the young adult novel of the same name by Jay Asher. Since the first novel, the Netflix series has been chastised for its unnecessarily explicit depictions of death and sexual assault. It, like Euphoria, delves into subjects like mental health, sexual assault, and problematic relationships that high school students face. Thankfully, the series now includes a trigger warning, but viewers should still be aware of this. Skins. Next up is Skins. And if you have ever seen any of this series, then you know it is raunchy, adult-rated, and just like Euphoria, but the British version. The show Skins may have ended in 2013, but that doesn't mean it's no longer relevant. Skins, like Euphoria, isn't afraid to reveal the dark and scandalous sides of teenagers and their high school experiences. Many of the characters experiment with sexuality, substance misuse, and mental health difficulties. The show was one of only a few at the time that depicted young people in such a raw manner. Each episode, like Euphoria, focuses on a single character, Freaks and Geeks. Freaks and Geeks is a tribute to youthful underdogs who give it their all but still lose. Freaks and Geeks is an endearing sitcom created and written by Paul Feig and co-executive produced by Judd Apatow that depicts a group of aimless burnouts and stressed-out geeks living in Michigan during 1980. Lindsay Weir, played by Linda Cardellini, is an obedient daughter who goes from high school mathlete to fellow burnout after witnessing her grandmother's death and beginning to question everything in her life. Sam, her nerdy little brother, is played by John Francis Daly, and he started freshman year with exactly 2 buddies, Martin Starr and Sam Levine. And the 3 of them are continuously tormented and preyed upon during dodgeball and in gym locker rooms. Freaks and Geeks, which also stars Seth Rogen, Jason Segel, Busy Phillips, and James Franco as the rock and roll loving burnout squad, vividly recalls all the tiny embarrassing moments in high school. Awkward. Next up is Awkward, and this was a mega hit back in the MTV days. Jenna Ashley Ricard, 15, begins her sophomore year of high school with a massive cast covering the upper half of her body and the entire population assuming she attempted suicide after a mistake in the toilet causes her to tumble and break her arm while spilling a bottle of pills. The darkly funny original MTV series Awkward pushes comedy to its limits and will make you squirm with massive doses of secondhand embarrassment. Though she tries to blend in with the crowd in the hallways, it's all too easy for Sadie Saxton, Marley Tarlov, the insult-spewing head cheerleader, to single out Jenna as her latest victim by putting her in the spotlight. Jenna has a hidden relationship with the coolest boy in school, while secretly disliking the popular people from afar with her uncool buddies. Awkward is a funny inside look at all the things you wish you could forget from high school. Yellow Jackets. Yellow Jackets is a touch more frightening and brutal than Euphoria, but it's a great way to spend a Sunday evening. This week, January 16th, the series finale will air, giving you back-to-back high school drama on your television. The premise of Showtime's new thriller series is reminiscent of Lord of the Flies. An outstanding girls' soccer team's plane crashes in the middle of Ontario. If they want to stay afloat, they'll have to learn to survive in the wilderness together. The sex lives of college girls. This comedy from Mindy Kaling's Never Have I Ever and Justin Noble's Brooklyn Nine-Nine follows 4 college students who share a room at Essex College in Vermont. Despite their drastically different origins and perspectives, they're all embracing their newfound sexuality and independence together. If you're looking for a crazy ride that isn't quite as dark as Euphoria, check out The Sex Lives of College Girls, which is now available on HBO Max. Scam. Each episode of Euphoria focuses on a single character, giving viewers the opportunity to learn more about their favorite characters and how their lives have progressed to where they are now. Scam, a Norwegian series, is comparable in this regard. It covers topics such as sexuality, mental health, religion, and identity, among others. This sitcom didn't shy away from any experience that an adolescent might have, making it a unique series. Girls. The last series we have for you guys today is titled Girls, and we bet you've probably heard of it. When Girls first aired in 2012, it established its place in the television industry. Women from all over the world were drawn to the characters' lives and stayed with the show until the finish. Girls is a film that follows the lives of 4 young women and is packed with enough shock value to keep viewers interested. The series also delves into teenage culture and its ramifications. Girls is an excellent pick for binge watching while waiting for season 2 of Euphoria Euphoria to premiere. And there you have it. Everything you need to know about shows that are very similar to Euphoria for when you've run out of episodes and need something else to satisfy your Euphoria craving. Make sure to let us know your thoughts down below. And if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like and subscribe so you never miss any of our new and upcoming content. Thanks for watching!